After doing an effort like that, that's how you can determine how fit you're getting. Is my heart rate still spiking, or is it coming down? So welcome back for another episode. Today is all about Hyrox running. Hyrox with the running component takes up half of the event. So you want to make sure that you're dialing in on your running program and also technique. So today we're going to take you through one of my running programs, take you through some stride lengths, some mid-foot connections, so where you're hitting that your foot onto the treadmill, onto the ground, making sure that we're not overreaching, and also looking at our cadence, which is a really important one, while also looking at the different types of runs that you'll do during a Hyrox preparation. So slow runs, easy runs, interval, threshold, all these different runs. We're going to require you to run at different sort of intensities and get you different stride lengths, different cadence. So let's take you through that now. So there are a lot of key components you'll look for when you are running, especially when you're running in a Hyrox event, when you are under such fatigue. You want to make sure you've got the relaxed shoulders, you've got the breathing right after what would be an intense station that you would come before running. Relaxed legs, making sure you get into that stride length, make sure you get into your pace nice and quickly, because it is a determining factor on sort of your end result. If you're looking to sort of get a PB or looking to get a certain time, having all these components with your running technique is super important. So we'll take you through some of them now. So I'm just going to crank this pace up to got an 8-minute run now. We'll start at 350. And we're just going to focus on the position of foot striking, making sure, especially with these shoes, Mizuno shoes, that we're not heel striking, because that can really put you back. I'm staying nice and relaxed in my shoulders and trying to maintain that breathing while also hitting a nice sort of pace, which can be quite hard compared to your easy runs. So this one here, an 8-minute, we're going 350, which is going to be working right on my threshold. And then we'll see how we go. If we can pick that pace up again for the last little bit, we will. But let's see how we go. And every pace for this run should get a little bit quicker as we decrease the time. We'll see how we go with this. Just stay nice and relaxed, especially early on. Got those arms swinging from hip pocket all the way up, not overstriding. It's going to be a tough pace to stay at. Usually a heart rate monitor across the chest is going to be really beneficial for these sort of threshold runs. Give you an accurate reading of data that you can use for a race, or even just to see if you're getting fitter. It's always good to see the numbers and see where you're working towards, and everything's working. Feeling pretty good. Rhythm's all right. It's all about the recovery. Those 8 minutes. It's all about how quickly heart rate can slow down after doing an effort like that. That's how you can determine how fit you're getting. Is my heart rate still spiking, or is it coming down? So I feel like it's pretty good. Not much rest today, only a minute. Between an 8-minute, we've got 18 seconds left. One more of them, 350 pace. Heart rate's dropping down now. Heart rate should be well and truly 130 now. 120, dropping down. Again, and wearing a heart rate monitor is going to give you this accurate data. Right now I'm going off a watch. 2, 1, let's go again. One more of these. Got to find that rhythm again. Heart rate's going to spike. You just want to stay at that. Try and stay nice and loose. One of these sessions is a bit like that. It starts obviously the longest efforts, the harder ones. So once you can get through them, I always like to count down. So it's always going to get easier once you get the tough ones done. So I'm just going to get through this one, feel good, and we crack on. Got 2 minutes left here, so should be able to hold that pace. Still concentrating on where I'm landing my foot. Point of the elbow. Want to come up and down. Not stay nice and tight. Sometimes I'll get real rigid. We've done a running biomechanics one on the YouTube, but nice and loose. Point of the elbow is the key. Forward and back. To be loose, especially a long distance. Nearly 2 minutes in. Second one's obviously a lot harder. Heart rate starts a lot more elevated than it did on the first one. Just gotta try and stay in control. This really should be race pace. If I want to hit a decent time at Hyrox, got to be sitting around here for the runs and feel comfortable. Still got 7 weeks, but in 7 weeks' time, this here should feel good. About 6 minutes. 1 minute break again. 3:44 pace. I'm just trying to make sure that when I do run, that my feet are under me. What happens sometimes is when you run on treadmills, when you're on the assault runner, you want to stride out and go with the treadmill. So it's really important to run like you would be if you're running outside. You don't run by overstriding, it's only going to slow you down. So you want to have that feet under you rather than like a ball. So it's always one of the things I try to concentrate on, especially when I get fatigued. So when you're on the treadmill, getting fatigued, trying to search for that pace, stay under, stay under, stay under. Especially the air runner. Air runner's a big one because there's the slope on the angle of it. All right, we go again, 1 more 6 minutes. Moving well, feeling good. Heart rate's dropping good. Let's go again. Craigie. 4 minutes, 3:36. Moving well, feeling good. Means we'll get about a K in 1.4, 1.3 in 4 minutes. Gonna be moving here. Gotta hold on. It's all about, Craigie. When it gets hard, get it off. Two minutes in, 2 minutes to go, 3:36 pace. All done. That was tough. 1K warm up. 2 8 minutes at 350 pace, 2 6 minutes at 344 pace, 2 4 minutes at a 333 pace, and then 2 minutes at a 320 pace. So overall, really happy I got that done. Obviously, running with the right posture, foot positioning, arms, all this sort of stuff, it's going to make you more efficient with your cadence, and obviously it makes running a little bit more effortless. But in saying that, you need to follow a program for an extended period of time to feel comfortable. There's going to be little techniques here and there that you can use when you're running, that you can always sort of think of, that you keep going back to. So if you do, when you get fatigued, you can keep bringing it back to foot position, arms, elbows, chest position, knee drive, all of these sort of things, these little things that can bring you back to a good running position is what you want to be in. To incorporate all the major muscles, so our glutes, we want to make sure they're not taking over, hip flex and all that tightening through our stride length. So it's really important that when we are running on treadmill or outside, that we are running as efficient as we can. We've all got different bodies, we've all got different stride lengths, but making sure we are getting that good knee drive and we are getting that extension through that hip as well. So all of this incorporates into a nice, efficient, taking me a long time, and I'm definitely not far from perfect. You'll see the effortless people when they run, it's nice and fluent, but it's a work in progress, and it's something you can continue to improve on throughout your journey of life. Obviously, this is the Performance Club here. This is the most elite training facility, especially if you're getting ready for Hyrox. It's got everything you need. We've just bought more equipment, so if you are around Melbourne, this is the place you want to train. So just hit us up and we can get you in here for a session, get you in the vibes, get you feeling, get you using the Hyrox weights and equipment that you'll be using on game day. So hopefully you liked what we've done today, and you're joining for our next episode to get you ready for Hyrox Melbourne. So that wraps up our YouTube version for today, a little interval session going through our runners for Hyrox. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. 3 knees out, 4, 5, good night. Right, yeah, do it slower. Now I've done my threshold run, now I've got the kids. I've got Willow first, and then I've got Sassy after the class. So wants to take us through a speed session for a 10, so that's what we're doing. Up.